All right, you guys, this your boy back at y'all with another one. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. We talking politics right now. Well, kind of, sort of, right? But give the video a like, hit the subscribe and the bell whenever I go live. That way you get those notifications. Also, subscribe to the Patreon. I'll leave a link to the Patreon when the stream is over with. Let's get down to business, shall we? As this news just came down recently, as Fox Business has decided to cancel Lou Dobbs tonight. Now, this comes on the heels of the company Smartmatic suing Fox News and all its pundits for $2.7 billion for running a disinformation campaign for Donald Trump bullshit election fraud claims. Now, that's what you get. Tori and Rain, if you saw this, if you watch this video right now, man, hey, does this qualify for a PPP? A Penny Pendergrass production? That's courtesy Tori and Rain. Shout out to the homie Tori and Rain, man. So I'm going to read this article from the Los Angeles Times. And we're going to get right into it. So Fox News canceled Lou Dobbs' show. Pro-Trump host not expected to be back on air. So Fox News Media has canceled Lou Dobbs Tonight, the program hosted by television's staunchest supporter Donald Trump and his assertions over voter fraud in the 2020 election. Dobbs' program, which airs twice nightly at 5 and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Fox Business Network, will have its final airing today. According to a Fox News representative who confirmed the cancellation starting next week, the program will be called Fox Business Tonight, with rotating substitute hosts Jackie DeAngelis and David Osman, who filled in for Dobbs on Friday. Now, the 75-year-old remain under contract at Fox News, but he will in all likelihood not appear on the company's networks again. In addition to his Fox Business Network program, he has occasionally turned up on the Fox News channel as a commentator. Now, the cancellation comes a day after voting software company Smartmatic filed a $2.7 billion defamation suit against Fox News and three of its hosts, Lou Dobbs, Maria Bartiromo, and Janine Pirro. The company claims the host perpetuated lies and disinformation about Smartmatic's role in the election, damaging its business and reputation. What's up, Jeffrey Weaver? Salute to you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you tonight. Appreciate you for being in the chat. You know, that's what these motherfuckers get. That's what they get. This is what these clowns get. They want to sit up here and toe the line for Donald Trump. But people familiar with the discussion say that the decision to end Dobbs' program was under consideration before the legal issue with Smartmatic arose. That's bullshit. See, this is what I don't like about these goddamn news outlets. This is what I don't like about these news outlets. Now, remember, Fox News pulled this same sham when Laura Ingraham came out with that whole shut up and dribble thing, to where she ended up losing a whole bunch of sponsors, right? These talking heads get sponsored. That's how they stay on air. They get these sponsorships, they get these commercials on their network or whatever like that, and they get money from that. But when people start going away from them, and they pull their advertisements from their network and from their shows, guess what? They ain't making money for the network no more. And that way, Fox News has no more use for them. But you know what? That's what they get. I don't feel sorry for Lou Dobbs. Lou Dobbs has been doing this for a long time. I remember Lou Dobbs had this show on CNN. Because it was Lou Dobbs Night on CNN before he inked that deal with Fox News, right? So that's what he get. I don't feel sorry for him, not one bit. That motherfucker ain't starving. That motherfucker ranked in millions of dollars. He'll be fine. You know, he's so The network has been reevaluating its programming on Fox News and Fox Business Network since the fall and implemented a number of program and host changes in anticipation for Joe Biden administration entering the White House. Now, Fox News recently hired former Trump economic advisor Larry Kudlow, a guy who won a drop kick, with the intention of giving him a daily program. Oh my goodness. The former longtime CNBC host immediately becomes a candidate to replace Dobbs on Fox Business Network. Now, last month, Fox News shook up its daytime network and moved one of its high-profile news anchors, Martha McCallum, out of her 7 p.m. time slot. Fox News has turned the hour into an opinion program with rotating hosts until the permanent one is named. Now, after leading the ratings through most of 2020, Fox News has fallen behind CNN and MSNBC, or I like to call BSNBC, since the election, as conservative voters have tuned out. The network's competitive position has improved in the last 2 weeks as the number of casual viewers that CNN that attracts in intense news cycles have begun to subside. You know, now this is like one of the more high-profile firings in recent memory, because you had Bill O'Reilly when all that stuff came out about his sexual misconduct allegations, and then there was Trish Regan, who they fired after she put out some disinformation, right? Woo, man. Boy, the hits just keep on coming for Fox News, right? Now, the decision on Dobbs, whose views are often incendiary, indicates that Fox News is considering the proper balance of commentary and news to satisfy conservative viewers, who turned it into an alternative so-called mainstream media outlet, while not alienating less ideological voters who make up a significant part of the audience. Now, but viewers should not expect a major shift, as Dobbs' hour likely will be filled with a conservative opinion host. Now, Dobbs, who was signed to Fox News by his former chief executive Roger Ailes, another guy who was implicated in sexual misconduct in 2011, has long been the company's most outspoken supporter of Trump economic and immigration policies. But in the weeks after the election, he expressed anger on his program that the Republican Party did not do more to act on the former president's claim that the election was rigged in favor of Biden. Yeah, because that really happened, right? Yeah, fuck out of here. Dobbs also gave free spin to Trump lawyers Giuliani and Sidney Powell, because Sidney Powell was uncovering more by the day, right? To push conspiracy theories about the election that was either rejected or never presented in court. Yeah, because when it came time to present that evidence, when it came time to be under oath, because if you lie under oath, you can go to jail for perjury. And all of a sudden now, they can't find it within themselves to present this so-called evidence. What you got on this, Luda Writer?
You want to know who next needs to go, LB? You already know who I'm thinking.
Yep.
She needs to go. Her days are numbered now.
Yep.
I bet she ain't gonna be saying set up and dribble anytime soon, because she knows her days are numbered. Because she growing that coldness around her eyes, around her lips. I said, she's like, man, I can't suck my way out of this one. I better shape up, get in line.
And they think just because Fox News kicked him off the air that that's going to absolve him from that lawsuit by Smartmatic. But Smartmatic coming after all of them. He going after everybody that was pushing that bullshit about election fraud and Smartmatic and Dominion voting systems. No, they coming for him. They coming for him.
Every single person who works for Fox News, his job is on the line right now.
Well, no, that's not necessarily true, because Tucker Carlson still has a job. God dang on Sean Hannity, and you know how much Sean Hannity sucked the dick of Donald Trump, right? That motherfucker, man. I think that dude was more of a Trump supporter than goddamn Lou Dobbs was.
I'm just saying, Laura Ingraham She needs to be gone soon. Cause you remember when True Raw said Donald Trump trying to start his own media outlet. I'm pretty sure the first person gonna try to get a job with him is Laura Ingram.
Man, Trump trying to start his own party called the Patriot Party. So, I wouldn't be surprised if, I wouldn't be surprised if none of this, of all this played out the way it does. I mean, look, Lou Dobbs, that motherfucker was on TV every night talking about how the election was rigged and this thing and the next thing until Smartmatic was like, look, better cut this bullshit out before we sue your ass. And then after they came, and that's when you had him, you had Maria Bartiromo, and goddamn on Janine Pirro, that former judge. All of them literally read from a script before they telecast that night about how there was no evidence there was election fraud and how there was no evidence about Hugo Chavez and whatnot. Because when they say Hugo Chavez, right? So let me get this straight. Hugo Chavez was dead since 2013, but he came up from the dead and rigged the election against Donald Trump.
You know something, LB? It made me kind of wonder about something. You know the guy from Amazon stepping down, right? Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's stepping down because he got a better offer, a better job offer that nobody don't know about right now.
Man, he was the CEO of Amazon. That motherfucker don't need no goddamn job. For what? That motherfucker need no goddamn job. Oh, by the way, Elon Musk is now the richest person in the world. He's overtaking Jeff Bezos. But back to this, right?
I forgot he's still living.
On the November 30th show, Dobbs told Pod that he believed Trump needed to take drastic action, whatever that meant. Dramatic action to make certain that the integrity of the election is understood or lack of it. The crimes that's been committed against him and the American people, and if the Justice Department doesn't want to do it, if the FBI cannot do it, then we have to find other resources within the federal government. Now, Dobbs has always long been a provocateur. He's strident anti-immigration views led his 2009 departure from CNN, where for years he was a signature talent and pioneer in TV business news with his program Moneyline. He even won a Peabody Award for his coverage of the 1987 stock market crash. Now, when he arrived at Fox News,
87?
huh?
I didn't know stock market crashed in 87.
Oh yeah, it was big. But then again, we were kids back then, so we really didn't understand the ramifications of the stock market crash.
I thought it only crashed one time. That was in the 20s. I didn't know it happened again in 87.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man! The stock market crashed a bunch of times since then. When he arrived at Fox News, he immediately made waves by questioning the U.S. citizenship of then President Barack Obama, who was born in Hawaii. Yeah, because guess who was peddling that talking point? Donald Trump, when he was asking for his guy's birth certificate. So this guy was asking for Barack Obama's birth certificate, and he was asking for his tax returns, but leave it to this Bama. This Bama ain't released his tax returns not one time.
You want to know why? You want to know why?
We don't know why that is. The motherfucker got shit to hide. If you watch how Trump moves,
reason why Trump came after Obama because he's hurting Trump pockets. Cause you know when you're a businessman, you try to buy the lesson, try to get the person to do what you want to do. That's how it always been. But Obama wasn't hearing that.
They shot the Too Raw for TV. Hey, Too Raw, come on up in here, homie. Come on up in here.
Like, yeah, LB, we know something, but Too Raw can know way more stuff what's going on right now.
Yeah, I knew what more was going on right now. You say, man, stock market crashed a bunch of times. So Dobbs' program averaged around 300,000 viewers a night in a 7 p.m. time slot, Eastern Hour, the largest audience on any business news channel. But his program was a loss leader for Fox Business as a major advertiser stayed clear of it, likely out of fear of consumer boycotts. And that's why Lou Dobbs show got canceled. When all these advertisers was not going to put their advertisers on his network, he was losing their money because there was no way as much as Lou Dobbs and Laura Ingraham and Tucker Carlson and Sean Hannity, all those guys was making money for Fox News and Fox Business. When these advertisers are not advertising on their network, they're not making the company money. Matter of fact, they're losing money. And when you lose the company money, you are no longer an asset. And in that note, kick rocks, bitch. That's what I say to that. Kick rocks, bitch. That what Fox News basically told Lou Dobbs. You're old, you're washed up, you're done. What's up, Tugo?
Hey, what's up, man?
What you got on this, man?
Well, I'm just coming in the room. You said Lou Dobbs' show got canceled?
Yes.
Huh. Do you think this has anything to do with the fact that they're trying to change the direction of that network?
It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with that $2.7 billion lawsuit that Smartmatic put out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
I did hear about that. So, let me ask you this. What other shows do you think are in trouble or in jeopardy?
Luda Ryder mentioned that already. The only other show I can think that's in trouble is Laura Ingraham. Is that the Raw Parker?
My bad.
Shout out to Raw Parker in the building. If that's the real Raw Parker that's on Fox Sports, I appreciate you.
You said real Rob Parker?
Yeah.
Hey, Rob.
But yeah, he don't need Lou Dobbs. Yeah, look, we all know what happens when these advertisers doesn't stop going on your platform. They're going to kick you to the curb. These networks, they're not going to sit up there and watch you lose money for them. They're going to kick you to the curb.
Right.
And he's intentionally and willfully put out that disinformation about the election fraud. It wasn't until Smartmatic threatened to file a lawsuit against them as when they reversed course. It was them, it was Newsmax, it was OAN, all those right-wing media outlets that was out there, and they was all in unison from a teleprompter saying that, yeah, there was no evidence of election fraud by Smartmatic, and there was no no evidence of Hugo Chavez. I'm like, yeah, because Hugo Chavez only dead since 2013, right?
They still talking about Hugo Chavez.
Yeah, that was that talking point Sidney Powell was peddling.
I'm like, Hugo Chavez is probably bones by now. Y'all guys still talking about him?
For all we know, Hugo Chavez got cremated. For all we know, he ain't nothing but goddamn old powder in that goddamn old grave.
Right. Man been dead for 8 years. They're still bringing him up. But you know what? I did see something where even a Newsmax host had to
he walked off the set.
Right, walk off the set from one of these persons that's still spewing his garbage.
Yeah, I saw that clip. I saw the clip where he walked off the set.
Right. I mean, I can't believe he's still spewing this crap, man.
We all know why that is. I'll tell you why that is. In case you don't know why that is because they're still trying to appeal to Trump's base. They know that Trump is irrelevant now. He has no power within the Republican Party, right? He don't have the control like he did when he first ran. But there's still a litany of supporters out there for Donald Trump, and that's the base they're trying to tap into. That explains why Josh Hawley and Ted Cruz pulled that stunt even after the insurrection at the Capitol, right? They still was peddling that talking point because they're trying to get to the base, appeal to the base of the Trump supporters for their own political ambition. That's why they did that.
Because I've read that, I did read this. I read that since the election, Fox has lost like 20-25% of their audience. Because many of Trump's supporters got pissed off at the perception that, Fox was trying to call the election fair. Remember when they called Arizona for Biden?
Yep.
And they were kind of staying away from, for the most part, they were trying to stay away from all of this fixed election stuff. And they were saying since then, a lot of loyal Trump supporters have stopped watching Fox, and that now a lot of the television personalities are using a strategy, at least short term, to try to appeal to them to win them back by spewing this crap.
Yep. And that's exactly what happened. They spewed that nonsense, but you know how Donald Trump like to operate, right? Is about the power of repetition. Is the power of repetition over and over and over and over again to the point where it sounds true.
Oh yeah, he will stay. He don't ever stay on other people's script, but he will stay on his script.
Yep.
And will keep saying the same things and loves conspiracy theories.
Speaking of conspiracy theories, right? So remember this conspiracy theory back in 2016 about Pizzagate?
Oh, what was that? Sort of like I forgot some of the details, but basically it was implying that like a lot of members on the left, like Hillary and them, were involved in what was it, child sex trafficking or something like that?
Yep, it was at a pizza joint out in DC. And as a result, a dude drove all the way from North Carolina all the way up to DC with an AR-15 to like go after these people who had this ring going on. So he ended up doing like 4 years in jail for that. But Rob Parker, what you got on this? Hey, what you got on this, Rob Parker? We can't hear you.
I don't think it's really Rob Parker.
Hey, fix your stuff and come back.
They look like a guy with a mask on his face.
Yep. Anyway, as I was saying before.
The internet.
What we was talking about again? Oh yeah, Lou Dobbs, right?
Right.
So Lou Dobbs is out here. So he not. This is the thing. To me, I don't feel nothing for Rob Parker. I mean, I don't feel nothing for goddamn on Lou Dobbs. He'll be all right. He ain't starving. He made a bunch of money throughout his illustrious career, right? And I do put the word illustrious in quotation marks.
I grew up back before he started, spewing his own personal views, when he was more impartial on CNN, Lou Dobbs Tonight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's been in the industry for a while. He's made his money.
Yeah. Shout out to Unique Dawn in the building. Good to see you. he made his money. He made a lot of it. So the motherfucker ain't starving. I don't feel nothing for him. As far as I'm concerned, he can kick rocks. As far as I'm concerned, Lou Dobbs can kick rocks. Take your 75-year-old senile ass up out of here.
Hey, Pete, eat shit. I'm looking at the comments.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, he can go ahead and go on somewhere. Lou Dobbs, man, you know what I'm saying? Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that dude. He's, all he did was peddle bullshit talking points along with Maria Baratomo and Janine Pirro.
Yeah.
So, man. So let's talk about the lawsuit. So this kind of relates to the lawsuit that Smartmatic put out, right? Them dudes was not playing. So in case y'all don't know what happened, Smartmatic accused Rupert Murdoch's network, Rupert Murdoch is turning over in his grave right now, promoting a false narrative about the 2020 election that damaged the company. So in the latest volley in the battle over disinformation in the presidential election, Rupert Murdoch's Fox Corporation has been sued by an obscure tech company that has accused its cable network of defamation and contributing to the fervor that led to the siege of the Capitol. The suit puts Smartmatic, which provided election technology in one county, against Donald Trump's longtime favorite news outlet and 3 Fox anchors, Maria Baratomo. Hey, shut your camera off. Hey, turn your camera off, Rob Parker. Turn your camera off. No, turn your camera off. Turn your camera off. So 3 longtime Fox anchors, Maria Baratomo, Lou Dobbs, and Janine Pirro, all ardent supporters of the former president. The trial could reveal how Mr. Trump's media backers sought to cast doubt on the election that delivered a victory to Joe Biden and a loss to the incumbent who refused to accept reality. Man, that's man. Hey, what you got on this, man?
I'm be honest with you. I haven't really looked too much into this. But I have to say it's what am I trying to say? It's basically a long time coming for Fox. Like when you constantly, put out, look, all of the mainstream news media to an extent, they kind of like don't put out everything 100% truthful. You got to read between the lines. Everybody has a bias and there's a slant with most networks. But with Fox, it's especially egregious to the point where they're just blatantly lying about stuff. Like, to suggest that a national election was rigged and to keep promoting it and to make that like the mandatory, like the main theme when there's no evidence whatsoever, you're just blatantly lying like that. You're going to face some repercussions for that. And you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, this is I guess chicken's coming home to roost.
So, hey, that's what they get. This is what they get. Shout out to Stephanie Dews in the building. This is what they get. Now, in other news, we're going to shift gears and we're going to talk about this thing about article that came out on Fox News, right? Ironically so, about 42 Senate Democrats voting in favor of government payments to illegal immigrants.
Now, when you say payment, you mean like I guess like to help them out, like some type of you know, almost like I guess welfare. Is this basically what these payments are?
I have no idea what this is all about. I just saw it on Twitter. It was a trending topic on Twitter. So basically, Senate Democrats on Thursday night indicated this is supported sending direct payments to undocumented immigrants as the chamber waded through a lengthy process necessary to advance budget reconciliation measures. During what has become known as Vote-A-Rama, which follows debate on budget resolution measures, senators can bring forward germane but non-binding amendments that must be disposed of before the majority party can move forward with the resolution. But why are they even giving out payments to undocumented immigrants when you got people who are legally here in the United States, but yet they want to study reparations? That was Kamala Harris came out peddling that talking point. Oh, we need to study reparations. No, if I want to study something, I want to study for a Security Plus exam so I can get the certification. That's the thing I want to study. If I want to study something, I want to study the evolution of people, right? And why people like Kamala Harris even exist.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So they can't give us the $2,000 stimulus checks. And instead, we got to settle with the $1,400 stimulus checks. But they can try to attempt to give basically free money to people who aren't really supposed to be here anyway, which numbers in 11 million?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, 11 million. I don't know what the amount would be, but if it's $500, that's hundreds of millions of dollars that could have gone to us. And then you talking about giving them people who aren't supposed to be fucking here at all? You talking about giving them reparations, but not us?
And you know a lot of those illegal immigrants part of the goddamn on Congressional Black Caucus to begin with. All of them.
Yeah.
What's up, Eric Johnson? What you got on this, man? I know you want to talk about this.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought this shit up, man. Like, this goes to show you that America ain't having black people back, but y'all want us to go fight in these wars and shit. Since y'all bringing these illegal immigrants in, y'all need to have them motherfuckers go fighting in the wars and stuff. You giving them money and stuff. Everybody getting something, and you want black people to keep voting for you motherfuckers. That's why I got to get on people like Reverend Warnock and that fat bitch Stacey Abrams with her butter biscuit eating ass talking about she gonna win a Nobel Peace Prize or something. I'm like, what have you done to actually win an award of that prestige? You ain't done nothing besides, suck Joe Biden off to get him elected and stuff. He just gave you a little reward and tricking and stuff. So they always want to come off and give other people stuff and don't want to give black people stuff when it goes to voting for these motherfuckers and stuff. So that's why I say you can't keep voting for these people. Then when you have logical, black people who actually want to vote, who actually don't want to vote, then you have older people in our community talking about if you don't vote, you can't complain. I mean, we've been voting for generations and nothing haven't changed. So why vote for another crusty old bastard that ain't gonna do nothing for the next 4 years instead of him just not doing nothing at all? But he's doing something for other people. But you got the majority of our people voting for your white ass.
Now, I'm gonna read a piece No, go ahead, too, Rob. My bad.
No, and they're basically just trying to cancel out. To me, they're kind of trying to cancel out black men. You know, they're losing us. This last election, less than 80% of us voted Democratic. Black women are still predominantly voting Democratic, but it slipped a little bit. But they're pretty much trying to cancel out us, leaving them by trying to appeal to illegal immigrants. They look at all of them as potential votes. That's all it's about. You know, at the end of the day, that just shows they don't fucking value us. They don't value us at all. If you look at the last 25 to 30 years, they've done more. Trump has hurt us with rhetoric, true. But the Democratic Party has done more, far more, through legislation to hurt us black men than anything else. And I don't understand why black men vote Democratic. I don't get it. Makes no sense.
Yeah, it really don't. And that really goes to show you that, like, you bringing illegal immigrants into this country when you have these motherfuckers talking about we're hardworking people. If most of y'all hardworking people, why are y'all fleeing y'all country to come to America? Black people didn't want to come to America. We were straight over there in Africa. Y'all came over there and stole us. So we had to make something out of nothing in America to build our own thing up. And every time you do something, white motherfuckers in other cultures come in here and try to take shit from us. And that goes to show you that, like, these racist motherfuckers in the Latino community need to realize that y'all left y'all country. Y'all wasn't even man enough to go fight for y'all people in y'all country. Y'all want to come to America and just take everything. And I'm not saying all of y'all motherfuckers doing shit like that, because you actually got some of them that actually want to work and take care of their families. Then you got a majority of them, just like in any other race. Every race of people has these problems and stuff. They want to come to America and just mess shit up for everybody, you know.
And you know what really gets me too is, even with America, you know, colorism still play, because they will allow Cuban refugees in this country, but they turn away Haitian refugees.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And so, they get this. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Turo.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
So I wanted to show all this. Right? So this opinion piece came out in 2019 from none other than Jonathan Capehart. Right? I'm going to share the screen with y'all. When I read this article, boy, needless to say, I was some kind of pissed. I don't think anybody's scared of you. Whoever, you a fake CJ. You not get your ass out of here. We got real shit going on. Got time for no dumb shit tonight. So read this, y'all. No reparation of any check or reparation check of any amount can substitute for an apology. Yep, y'all read this right. No reparation check of any amount can substitute for an apology.
I need all mine. Fuck this.
Now, Jonathan Capehart is a gay dude. He's a journalist, but he's also gay. Okay? So, of course, he's going to be all about Joe Biden and Joe Biden's rhetoric and what he's pushing for LGBT. Okay? So, let's read what this dude got to say. I wanted to say the F word, but you know, hey, I don't want to be caught. I don't want to be under fire. Right? When you hear the word reparation in relation to compensations for the Americans for the sin of slavery, you think a check for the U.S. Treasury, one amount of prices for more than 2 centuries of free and forced labor, followed by the ongoing impacts and persistence of racism, discrimination, and white supremacy. And then when you wonder where that money is going to come from and who's going to get it. His colleague, Charles Lane, tackles the latter question in a sobering column that asks a question that I have not yet considered. Will reparations be constitutional? Maybe not. Any financial benefits awarded to African Americans as compensation for historical discrimination would collide with well-established Supreme Court precedents. So, what the fuck is that got to do with anything? Huh? Land rights, before going on to explain the end, given Supreme Court precedents, it boils down to an individual being able to show that they've been personally directly suffered or were injured by slavery. Reaching that point requires getting due to honestness inside of Pandora's box, wedged into the smallest of metros. I don't know, the Matryoshka dolls. In other words, this dude right here, man, Jonathan Capehart, man, look, dudes like him don't need to be speaking for the black community, okay? So when you got jackasses like him and Ta-Nehisi Coates and Danny Glover, hey, I don't want no reparation, man. All I want is an apology. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I want all my cheese. Fuck all that. You niggas keep getting apologies and stuff and getting pats on your butt. I want all my money. Like I hate when they get these. I hate when they get these niggas and they be talking about black people don't need this, black people don't need that. You only one person in our community. You don't speak for every black person. Like most of us want our money. Like you coons and you Aunt Sally's, you scallywags and you bed wenches. Y'all don't want y'all money. I gladly take it from y'all and rub it in y'all face.
Then get this. Though focus on the compensation aspect of reparations is understandable, it misses a larger discussion that the nation has yet to have. He's written this so much to forgive the repetition. A national conversation about reparations is more in the nuance than promising black folks a check. The path set forth is H.R. 40, which had a historic hearing on June 19th. So June 19th of 2019, they had this so-called hearing about reparations. Guess what happened after that so-called hearing? Guess what happened?
Nothing happened?
Exactly. Nothing happened.
Absolutely nothing.
You are absolutely right. Absolutely nothing happened.
They quit to give some money to some fucking border jumpers, but they don't want to break off no money for black people.
And
they go to show. Yeah, they go to show you that everybody in the world is just laughing at America. Like when it comes to like rehabilitating, like doing rehabilitation for like inmates and stuff, other countries be having no problems with doing that. But when you come to America and you go through the prison system, you can't even get fully rehabilitated. They teach you how to be a criminal. They teach you how to like not to get caught most of the time. They don't really rehabilitate you and stuff.
Yep, it's disgusting.
Oh yeah, I think you might have already known this by now, LB. But remember we were talking about how Biden's executive order as far as prisons, private prisons, was misleading.
Yeah.
What I found out is, you might already know this now too. It only applies for federal like loans, like people who are trying to apply for federal loans to build prisons. They can still use state loans.
Oh yeah.
So it does nothing. Yep. Yeah, it does nothing to really end privately owned prisons. Nothing. Not really.
Nope. Nope.
And I think most. Well, go ahead.
No. Go ahead too, Rob. Finish. Go ahead. Finish.
I think most privately owned prisons are either individually owned or they use state loans. Some of them use federal, but it's not going to do anything. So it's like it just looks good on the surface, but when you really look into a lot of these executive orders that he's signing, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
He just signing shit just to try to get like his image up and stuff. He just signing anything anti-gun. Like if you have a gun, you got a detachable magazine. Like the gun won't function without the magazine in it. So like, that don't make no sense. And how the hell you gonna put like a state tax on like guns and ammo and stuff? That don't make no sense when you already got numerous amounts of price gouging going on in the country when it comes to like trying to get guns and ammunition. That really don't make no sense. Like it's not the guns' fault. It's the people. It's the people. When you put guns behind crazy people, shit like this gonna happen. And I don't know why the hell they got rid of mental institutions to keep these crazy motherfuckers locked up. Like you building all these prisons and stuff, but why you don't try to help these people with their mental problems and stuff? Like I don't know why they really got rid of the mental institutions. The way all these school shootings going and people running up in churches and killing people, they should have never got rid of these mental institutions. They should really try to help these people. They should really try to focus on like a situation happening before it ends up happening. They'll wait till the last minute to do some shit. Then when all hell breaks loose, then they want to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need bastards like this talking for us, man. Give my motherfucking money. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Pay
I
me.
want all my. It's my money and I need it now. Goddamn it! Talking
I
about
want
get your
my
booty out there to
reparations
vote.
and I need
Get your booty
cash
out there to vote. Where that
now.
cheese at?
Give me my reparations and I need cash now.
Call JD Whitworth.
877 cash now. Yeah, so Jonathan Capehart, you can kick rocks. You know, you can go ahead, get all bust down by get your little bussy bucks down. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. Cut the check.
I mean, they always say that shit to us, like, well, no amount of money will account for an apology. I don't want the fucking apology.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize for slavery. And, I guess that's that. How about a fair shake, a handshake? All right. No, I want some fucking money.
Now I want y'all to see Jonathan Capehart, so blissfully in love, right? That right there, getting this chocolate bussy bust down by that dude right there.
I figured. I knew he'd be. I said, what's he with a white dude? Oh, boy.
That's right. He getting that chocolate bussy busted wide open.
Ugh.
Yeah. But that's the kind of dude that want to speak for us, right? That's the kind of dude that want to sit up here and talk about reparations and all that, right? Well, we need an apology. For what? No, bro. You stay right there in the corner and get like I said before, get your little bussy bust down. You know what I'm saying? By your zaddy worshiper. Stephanie,
Lord.
you know who the goddamn female in the relationship? Look at him. He is the dude that's getting hogtied, got an apple put in his mouth, and fucked from behind. You little bad boy! I'm gonna bust your bussy wide open.
He probably likes to be tied up and called the N-word.
Yep. It does that too. I am women. Hear me roar.
No wonder they was letting him talk. No wonder.
No wonder. Yeah. See, it's guys like him. We don't need him to speak for us. Nope.
Yeah. We don't need no more Andrew Gillums out here on these streets speaking for black people.
And we can't just come for real. When we go up to Congress, well, now we don't need him speaking for us, but we don't need people like him as a distraction, right? When we going up there talking about reparation, we need to come up with something comprehensive, a comprehensive, detailed, laid out plan about the amount of money, how the money is going to get distributed, right? And verifying that this person was a descendant of slaves. Just because, oh, well, you ain't been through any kind of, you haven't been through slavery. So the fuck what? People have benefited from this off the backs of slaves and stuff like that. Just because I haven't been through it personally, don't mean I'm not entitled to reparations. Because my ancestors have. Dude, all them dudes basically was freaking benefiting off the backs of the slaves and stuff like that. This whole country was built off the backs of slaves. If you really want to get technical, right? But
Yeah,
a gay dude getting kicked out of a restaurant, and all of a sudden we want to pay them reparations.
Yeah, and if we do go up there one day, God willing, I don't want to see none of you so-called. I'm Latino one day, then I'm black the next day up there talking about, oh, I'm black now, I need my reparations now. When you just up there talking about, I'm not black, I don't hang with those niggas. I'm from the Latino community. I don't want to hear that.
Now, mind you, they came up with all this other stuff for people, right? The Asian Americans and the Pacific Islanders, they had their protection against racism and all that. I'm like, who's being racist towards them? Who is being racist towards Asian and Pacific Islanders? Who?
I ain't never heard of that. Not on no or as black people. I mean, most of them some of them honorary white supremacists. So they be up there with the white folks trying to mess with other people, especially black
Man,
people.
we all know why that is, Eric. We all know why that is. It's because of that scam artist that's occupying the second in command to Joe Biden.
Yep, you right. I told you, man. She like sang song from Mortal Kombat. Every time this bitch talks, you don't know what she is. One day she white, then she Japanese, then she black, then she want to switch back to being Indian. Next thing you know, she on her Jamaican side. Man, you don't be knowing what the hell this bitch is, man. She changed so many colors and goes to so many sizes. You don't know what she be talking about.
She's just a culmination of identity politics. To be quite honest, man, she really. It's not about ideology. It's just about what she supposedly just represents from the eye test. I mean, it's all style, no substance with her, man. I loathe her so much, man. I loathe her.
All fluff and no stuff when it comes to her.
Just.
So where all those Black Lives Matter people at? They still looking to call Kamala Harris.
I'm sorry, this phone number has been changed. Please try again.
The number you have reached has been temporarily disconnected.
Had a little AOL dial up.
Or the busy signal.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this too. Like when you have some older people that've been through like generations of like presidents They ain't never did nothing for them, for our people. And you had them out there talking about go out there and vote and stuff. See, they get these niggas like Reverend Warnock and Stacey Abrams to try to get you out there and vote and stuff. They use celebrities, football players like Herschel Walker and shit. They'll use anything to try to get these people in our community out there to vote and stuff. And people been doing it for so long that's all they know how to do. They don't know how to like actually say, you know what, man, fuck this. I've been voting for the past 40 some years, and ain't nothing changed for my people. What y'all gonna do about my grandkids and stuff? You over here doing everything for illegals and doing everything for y'all people, but y'all ain't been doing nothing for black people.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I be telling my family members I ain't with that voting shit, man. All y'all,
You know
I
what
told
it
y'all, all
kind of
y'all
is?
need.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, all they gonna get is a I voted sticker. I mean, they ain't gonna get nothing out of it. Like, I don't really see nothing just like coming from that, cause they ain't really out here doing nothing for black people. When y'all gonna learn? Y'all been on this earth for that long, y'all ain't learned.
I think with us, with black people,
Shout out to the underrated darkness in the building. What's up, homie?
underrated. I don't know, man. I just think it's partially is that they just don't respect us as a group overall. And that shows in the fact that they openly, Democratic Party now openly appeals to the black woman and not to us. And we have competition now. You know what I'm saying? It used to be pretty much just us as the main minority, but that's changed over the last 30 years. We supposedly, if you believe the numbers, Latinos are the largest minority group.
Hey, underrated,
And
check your email. Hey, underrated, check your email. Go ahead, too, my bad. I let him. Yeah, hey, check your email. I put the link in your email.
Yeah, man, but it's just, we don't really have any incentive to really keep voting for these people at the percentages that we vote for, man. We really, it really hurts us. It really hurts us to keep being so automatic with these people. Like, they don't really have to do shit. They really don't have to. We talk, us, we're part of the small minority, but it's this stubborn ass supermajority of us that still vote lock and step with them, and they hurt us because they don't feel like they have to do anything for us because we're still going to vote for them.
Yep. Shout out to Wouldn't You Like to Know for his donation through the Cash App. I appreciate you. He didn't leave a message, but I appreciate you sending your donation through the Cash App. If you want to donate, there's the Cash App, there's the PayPal, and then we can go ahead. We go on further from there. So storm the Capitol. Yeah, and I'm about to storm your ass up out of here. Bye. Now, what's up? What's up, underrated man? Long time no see, man. What you been up to, man?
Man, I've been grinding, man. I've been doing here and there, man. I see y'all be doing your thing, man. So I'm happy y'all invite me here, man. Shout out to the brothers in the panel and the brothers and sisters in the chat, man. Shout out to y'all.
All right, so we talked about so we talked about Lou Dobbs getting canceled. I don't know if you heard that, man. What you think about that?
Hallelujah. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Should have been gone. Lou Dobbs. What kind of name is that? Snake. Never did anything for us anyway. He's a little Pillsbury Doughboy follower. Blah 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 blah. Shut up, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Glad he's gone. I'm surprised Fox fired him already. I'm surprised. I don't know. Fuck it. That's why I look at it. Good. Next.
and you know, hey, they say they want to replace him with Larry Kudlow.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, listen. Yo, can I go get me something to drink after that?
Hey, go ahead and get you something to drink, man. You know what I'm saying? What you want? You want Kool-Aid? You want motherfucking...
Nah, man. Y'all got some Parmesan peach. I'm ready to pour in this glass right now. Because I can't believe I'm hearing this, man.
Hey, LB, can I ask you a question right quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think that Sean Hannity might be next as far as being targeted?
Sean Hannity ain't going nowhere, bro.
You don't think so?
Nope. He ain't going nowhere. Nope.
No,
he make too much money for him.
Yeah, man. Yo, yeah, man. Exactly, man. He ain't gonna, he good.
Yeah.
You know how long he been with Fox?
What? That'd be like 20 years at least. I think
Yeah,
longer than that.
He one of the ones started Fox network. I'm talking about conservative talking. He did. He ain't gonna let him go.
I remember back when he was. I remember back when he was working with Alan Combs when it was Hannity and Combs.
Yeah, he was. You know that was Trump puppet right there. Very good one too.
Yep. Well, the main reason I asked that. The main reason why I was asking that. I said the main reason why I was asking that is he seems like a one that will keep parroting, misleading information, like about the election or vaccine or conspiracy theories.
I think they're trying to shift away from all that though, because mind you, they got a $2.7 billion lawsuit over their head right now.
Oh yeah.
So they ain't be peddling no talk. I know Sean Hannity like to feel like he the man, but the people that's cutting this check think otherwise.
Because look, remember before him, Bill O'Reilly was the man, and they eventually got rid of his ass.
Yeah, when all that when all that sexual misconduct allegations came out against him, oh yeah, they got his ass up out of there, bro.
Oh yeah. He was a bad boy, so they gotta get him out.
Where is he anyway now?
Bill O'Reilly works for another outlet. I can't stand that motherfucker too, man. Fuck him.
Yeah, I hate him too.
Got caught with his hands in the cookie jar. He had to get up out of there.
But you know how that conservative circuit is. They gonna keep him making money.
So he's on a radio station. He has a show on the radio. He's not on TV. You know what I'm saying? No, look, Bill O'Reilly is toxic, man. The minute a news outlet called themselves trying to hire Bill O'Reilly, look, he gonna be faced with all kinds of backlash. But yes, I don't like when that motherfucker be asking questions, because that bastard be cutting you off every time you try to answer something. Soon as you start to answer a question, then he cut you off and then want to move on to something else.
Yeah,
man, look, fuck that motherfucker, man. That's one dude I would like. Be like that one dude that got pissed off that the girl he didn't want to win won in Dancing with the Stars. So he took a shotgun to the TV.
Did y'all ever see that footage of him going off back when he was hosting Inside Edition in the 90s?
Who, Bill O'Reilly?
Yeah.
No.
You never seen that footage? When
no, I ain't never seen that.
You remember when he used to host Inside Edition back in the 90s, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
You can probably find it on YouTube when he was like, he was saying something was not like, okay, I think the teleprompter broke down, and I think that he got instructions to like wing it or something, or just, I forgot what the exact phrase was. He was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? And like, he was getting mad. He was like, this thing fucking sucks. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. You never seen that?
No. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, man, they do the clown.
Oh, so so the White House so the White House press secretary I guess there's some kind of outrage against her because she called Lindsey Graham Lady G.
Really?
Yeah. So White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki has come under fire for referring to Senator Lindsey Graham as Lady G in an old tweet that's being slammed as off-base and homophobic. The August 5th, 2020 post sparked backlash when it resurfaced this week on Twitter, with several people calling on Psaki to Psaki to apologize for using the offensive and tone-deaf phrase. So am I gonna be under fire for calling you Lady G, Lindsey Graham? And I take it a step further, Lindsey Graham, because I know what you're all about. Because you from the state I grew up in, South Carolina. I like my Bojangles hot, right, Mister? I like my Bojangles hot. Hey, ain't you like getting hog-tied and fucked on Saturday night with an apple in your mouth at the Hyatt, huh? Come on, little bad boy. I want you to rock my world while we playing Bon Jovi.
You have an old time red taking it in the background. Right till I can't no
Hey, I gotta
more.
say hey, because some nights when Lady G be out there doing his thing, right? It's 80s night. You know what I'm saying? It'd be 80s night. Hey, we can play the I can play this song right here. I'll play this song real quick, all right? This 80s night is for Lady G. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dye my hair black. I'm gonna pick my chest hairs with with some tweezers. If we can feel it be, get my booty home.
Oh, hey, LB.
Yeah.
You see what Stephanie Dudes just posted about Roger Stone?
Oh, the video show. Hey, yeah, I saw that. I saw that video earlier today with goddamn Roger Stone. Fuck that motherfucking penguin-looking bitch. That motherfucker reminds me of a penguin. Get my. I don't know when people getting all uproar about Lindsey Graham getting called Lady G. So what? All this goddamn fake outrage. But you know what? I ain't got no dog in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Let them fight it out. I'm gonna sit right in the background, eat my popcorn for all I care.
So the people that support Lindsey Graham, are all now of a sudden LGBTQ activists.
Yep.
Come on, get out of here, man.
Hey, that's what I say. I ain't got no dog in that fight. I'm gonna sit there, watch the background, watch the rats chew each other up.
be like two alley cats.
That's good.
You know what? Now I think about it, yeah, that whole thing does smack of Roger Stone too. His involvement.
Little Hitman X, shout out to Hitman X in the building. Y'all better not lose to the Detroit Pistons either. But yeah. Now, what we talk about? Oh yeah, talk about Lady G. So what? Legend Graham did too much disingenuous stuff for me to care for him. So what? Someone called him Lady G on Twitter. Big fucking deal. Like, motherfucker getting all high and mighty and shit. You know what? But then again, like I told y'all before, I ain't got no dog in that fight.
You know who Lazy Graham probably looks like when he's Lady G? Do y'all remember that movie Little Nicky?
Yep.
Remember the dude playing the music and the nipples dude? Remember the nipples dude?
Yep. I call him, me personally, I call Lady G Bussy Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Bussy boy. Bussy boy.
Yeah. Oh, hey, got another song in the 80s, right? We're going to play this song right here. Hey. Play this song right here.
You need to stop, man. He playing my shit, man.
Bussy Boy. It don't mean the thing. You
Oh,
Bussy
you
Boy.
nasty. Oh, I'm sorry.
Boy. It don't mean the thing. Oh, you Bussy Boy.
Well, what are you gonna do? Just, that was just listening to the control album at work too, man. Like, why you
Oh, I'm a nasty boy.
No, Bussy Boy. That's the remix.
Oh, that's the remix.
Yeah, Bussy Boy is the remix.
Bussy Boy remix featuring Lil Nas X and Casanova 2 times.
South Carolina finest in this bitch. Tim Scott probably right there with him too.
Oh, fuck Tim Scott. You know I don't like that motherfucker, man.
I've heard some things about him too, man.
You know what? Right. Ain't nothing outside the realm of possibility to become the goddamn Tim Scott. Tim Scott ain't nothing but a goddamn lackey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, so Hitman, hey, so we don't talk about that issue here on this channel. That issue is dead. You know, we don't talk about that here. I'm off of that. You know what I'm saying? Nah. We don't talk about that here. We moved on. But anywho, when it comes to these politics, right? We got to know how enemy works. We got to know how to. We are the biggest threat to the dominant society. All right. I'll tell y'all right now, we black folks are the biggest threat to the dominant society, and they know that. That's why they put out all these legislatures against us. They put out all these executive orders against us. They do everything to our detriment and nothing for our benefit. And all you black folks out there that calling yourself, vote for this dude and Kamala Harris and anybody that walks like her, thinks like her, talks like her, acts like her, and associates with her.
Yeah.
Shame.
You can't sit up there and tell me that this woman got the best interest at heart for the black community. She don't. She's made it abundantly clear that she ain't trying to do anything for black people.
Yes, you was saying it in interviews and shit. I didn't say I was going to specifically do anything for black people. I was like, nope, bitch ain't get my vote. She just told y'all.
I'm not gonna say like, anything that's only gonna benefit black people now.
You like locking niggas up, but you like being on your knees from a black man, though. I don't get that.
No, she like being on all fours.
Either way, she enjoyed it, so I don't know.
Hey, so you like it raw or you like condom or come? You know what? I ain't about to do that. I ain't about no. You know, strike that from the record books. I don't know who the fuck might be listening.
Yeah, they might got the live stream wiretap or something.
Yeah, they got me. Yeah, I don't need my channel shut down. They say, got the, I got cops kicking down my door and shit. You know what I'm saying? Already bad enough. Had the cops kick down my door last year when I was going in there. It's Whitlock. For all I know, that fat bastard might be listening and wiretapping me and shit. That's right, you Krispy Kreme eating motherfucker. I ain't forget.
Nigga got donut crumbs under his chin and shit.
That motherfucker got fucking donut crumbs between his fucking teeth.
They got donut crumbs and shit in his fingernails.
Yeah, you shitty ass.
I hate to see him I hate to see him and Roland Martin in a wrestling match for the last piece of KFC chicken. This should be crazy.
Man, well, they were at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles last night when that theft
attempt happened. I remember that you did a video there. I'm like, these niggas robbing folks with chicken now. You didn't even get the money. He said, just give me the chicken. I'm like, damn.
You didn't even take the money.
I'm like, yeah, that's a black person.
Bro, the dude didn't even take the money. The dude took the chicken. He held everybody up at gunpoint, like put all the chicken in the motherfucking bag.
he took the food. So I'm like, you gonna take the food too, motherfucker? Down. You ain't get no money.
Look, get this, y'all. The dude about to go to jail over chicken. Chicken.
and I hate that this shit be. And I hate this shit be happening on Black History Month too, because last year we was just terrible.
You know what, man?
This year it's just like, come on,
what, y'all? You know what, man? That motherfucker might as well just put on a top hat and goddamn tap dance into the fucking courtroom with a watermelon under each fucking armpit. You might as well just do it.
Yeah. Hey, can you imagine being the judge presiding over that case? Feel like the Honorable Leland Bryant presiding. In the court. So let me get this straight. You was told to wear a mask, and they were going to serve you because you didn't wear a mask, and all you had to do was go get a mask and come back. But instead, you did come back early. You did not come back. You brought a gun, and you robbed the establishment a chicken. You took no money. You took nothing out the tip jar. You took the chicken. And then the dude, before he left, he took the syrup as well.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Yeah. I sure was hungry.
Man, this dude robbed Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles for chicken. Chicken! You can't make this stuff up. The dude robbed the place for chicken.
This thing got a fucking... You know how motherfucker always have like the bag with the little money, it's the money little sign on it and shit. This nigga got a bag with a KFC sign on it.
Well, sir, is that the same jacket you wore? Is that the same jacket you wore at the crime scene when you robbed the establishment for chicken? Is the chicken really that good? Well, considering I ate there a couple years ago. My brother and I ate there a couple years ago. So yeah, the chicken good, but it ain't nothing for me to fucking go grab a fucking 9mm and fucking hold everybody up. Look, I like the chicken now. Don't get me wrong, the chicken good. But ain't no chicken. And I mean, there's absolutely no fried chicken that's out here in America that's gonna want me, that's gonna get me to go get a 9mm and go stick up the motherfucking joint. Hey, I want all the wings in this bag, I want all the drumsticks in this bag, and I want all the breasts in this bag. Hurry
up! you got niggas robbing people for chicken. Then when they had the little Popeye chicken sandwich shit going on, you had motherfuckers shooting people for chicken sandwiches and stuff.
No,
like, I don't know what they put in the chicken.
Eric, we had an incident in Maryland where a dude got stabbed to death over the chicken sandwich. A chicken sandwich.
I think I remember that.
I remember that. I do. Popeyes, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, matter of fact, I went to that Popeyes last weekend when I was doing the lift ride. I had to carry these 2 lesbian chicks to their house. And after I got done dropping them off and shit, I went to that goddamn on Popeyes or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? And I went to that Popeyes that the dude stabbed somebody to death over. All because he jumped the line. Dude that jumped the line got stabbed to death over the chick. Oh, this dude got stabbed to death over a fucking chicken sandwich. Like, can you imagine on Judgment Day if that happened to be your unfortunate fate that happened to you? And like, so in your lifetime, right? I saw that you were fornicating, you told lies, and you got stabbed over a chicken sandwich.
I think they put something in the chicken, man. Like, this some undercover brother shit. I think they put something in the chicken. They had these folks out here going crazy.
Hey man, and remember that motherfucker goes out there singing duets and shit. I'm like, the chicken sandwich ain't that fucking good. Motherfucker be out there singing duets and shit.
Two 3 10 motherfuckers in the corn shit.
Butt kicking, oh yeah.
The only time I'm gonna be saying when we get the reparations.
Ooh, da-da-doo, I caught up in that satisfaction. I got caught up in your attraction, but to my satisfaction, I guess you're more than just a sandwich. If I ever fall in love again,
You crazy, man. I
do believe that you do chicken right by my side.
Hey, this I did 2 steps. Step, left, right.
Motherfuckers be eating that Popeye spicy chicken sandwich. They be doing the electric slide. You gotta feel it.
Hey, they could be saying this too, Raw, and Eric Jones. They could be, I can't leave you alone. You got me feeling. Feeling over you.
I did finally try it like about sometime earlier last year, and I was thoroughly disappointed.
I ain't trying that shit. I think they put crack in this sandwich or something to have these folks going crazy. Like, I ain't never seen nobody act like chicken. I ain't never seen nobody go crazy over chicken like that before.
I mean, I didn't try it when it was going down, like, you know, the hype and all that, but I eventually tried it. I mean, it's not even really to me. I mean, I'd rather have Wendy's chicken sandwiches. I really mean that. Like this, it's really not that good to me.
Yeah, Wendy's chicken sandwiches. I mean, they ain't nothing to like. I mean, I had these sandwiches or whatever like that, and it was like, it was nothing to like be excited about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the Popeyes jump to me, like when I tried, I was like, damn, this is borderline kind of sucky. At least to me, it was. I mean, I didn't find it all that great.
I like the Chick-fil-A sandwiches, but I just don't like the damn pickles on there because I don't like no pickles on my sandwiches and shit.
Me neither. Got me feeling for you. Motherfuckers out there singing shit. Over a chicken sandwich. A chicken sandwich.
Be singing like the 5 Heartbeats. Nights like this, I wish I had another chicken sandwich. Nights like this, I wish I had another Popeye chicken sandwich.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. So I go to Chick-fil-A. Every once in a while I get the chicken sandwich, but that's not something that's gonna make me, that's not a place I'm gonna get myself in a car accident to go to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah.
God damn, the Wizards, man. Huh?
Hey, do y'all got a Raising Cane's?
There's a Raising Cane's in Norfolk.
Let me tell you about these damn Raising Cane's, like close to my job, because I work at a university around these college students. Like, nah. Like I was saying, like I don't know what it is with that chicken, but I don't know if they don't season their chicken or not. But it be like crowds of just cars just blocking traffic. They be almost crashing into each other just to get their chicken. And I'm like, I be seeing more white people in there more than I see black people and stuff. And I'm like, they making chicken and not seasoning it, and these motherfuckers eat it.
Yeah, so the reason why that is because they want you to use their signature sauce or whatever like that. That Raising Cane sauce. So that's their calling card. So yeah, the chicken itself is fucking bland until you dip it in that sauce.
Yeah, cause you know us as black people, we like to season our food. I don't know about everybody else. We gotta have some flavor to the shit. Like
I need to see
I ain't finna be
that motherfucker, yo, straight up. If I see some chicken and I don't see no black pepper on it, I probably ain't gonna eat
it.
See, I used to season my shit when I was younger, but I don't really season my chicken now.
I need some season. I need to see some season. I see some paprika, right? I know. You see some, garlic powder, some onion powder.
Yeah, onion powder, no little onion flakes and shit.
Yep. I need to see some salt, some pepper. You know what I'm saying? Some celery seed. I need to see some. I need to taste some celery seed. Now, goddamn it.
I chop up some onions like when I bake my chicken and stuff.
That's right. I need to see. I need to see I need to see some shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to like. I ain't trying to have no bland chicken, man. You know what I'm saying? Bland chicken, man. That shit get done. That's why I like Publix, man. And I'm glad they got Publix in Virginia. Look, I'll put their fried chicken up against anybody.
Oh yeah.
God damn that chicken, man. Huh?
I was saying, yeah, Publix, do we have some good ass chicken though?
Hell yeah, man. Their chicken is fire. God damn. Man. You can't shit. Now I have nobody over fried chicken now, you know what I'm saying? But damn near close to it. See, what you over here? What you in jail for? Because I held up a chicken joint. That's what.
Yeah.
God damn, I maybe we'll go fry me some chicken right now. God damn it, shit.
Put
Shit.
that on your channel, man. Supposed to be in there. Do a video on how to properly make chicken for white people.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I got a cooking channel coming up soon. Hey, I already did a video on how to make fried chicken, but of course you gotta have that fucking troll, Myron Jones, to the moon, right? Number one, LeBron James dick lick go come in and try to go, man, that chicken look dry, man. Chicken look dry as fuck, right? Yeah, he's serving hockey pucks in his video.
He said hockey pucks. Lord.
Man, that should look like a old dry. Shout out to Myron Jones, man, you dry ass chicken ass motherfucker.
Motherfucker serving rice cakes.
Rice cakes, what the hell? They don't get the rice cakes. Then they probably ain't even the flavor type dry rice cakes. You know the little dry ass rice cakes, the little normal ones and shit.
Dry ass chicken. I try to figure out what I'm gonna eat at next. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely do a lot of these road trip videos and all that. Now I got my car fixed now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, hey, if you can do that shit yourself, man, do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because goddamn dealership and all these mechanic places, man, they'll ass rape you with the labor costs and shit. Plus, the part don't even cost all that much. But that's what the labor is what kills you. And labor is a preset number in their little book. And that shit don't
It be
fucking
different and shit. It be one price one day, then when you come back, it be another price. I'll be like, God damn.
Yeah, that's where they kill you at, man. That fucking labor, man. That labor kill your ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck y'all, I'm gonna do this shit myself. So I replaced the spark plugs, replaced the goddamn blower motor, replaced the fucking filters, the oil filters, the air filters on the cabin and in the goddamn engine. Spark plugs and shit.
When you think about it, that labor shit is bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
That's bullshit, man. So they charging you for the part and putting it in.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why if you can do it yourself, man, do that shit yourself.
That's why I order my parts for my motorcycle and stuff. You know, if I know how to put it in, I just put it in. But you know, the dude I go to, he be working with me and stuff. You know, because I've been going to him for a long time. But besides that, you gonna pay some money. It just depends on like which type of motorcycle you drive and stuff. Because everything be different. You know, because certain motorcycles come from like different foreign countries and stuff. Then stuff be different and shit.
Yeah.
Damn, God damn, I want me some food, man. I don't know no place open right now. Everything closed at 11 o'clock, man. But I have to go. You know what? I'll probably go on my food. I'll probably go on my road trip tomorrow. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do my food escapade road trip tomorrow. Damn right.
You know they're calling for more snow tomorrow. Where we at? You know.
Oh, I thought it was Sunday.
I think it's Saturday night into Sunday morning.
Okay, yeah, because I'm supposed to hang out with one of my friends tomorrow. And
right.
But it's in the afternoon though. It's like early afternoon. I ain't trying to be caught in no goddamn snow, man. Fuck that.
I know we ain't trying to get no snow. I think we trying to get some snow next Friday or something in Georgia.
Yeah, we in the Minnesota watch.
You in Georgia?
Yeah, I'm in Athens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're getting 1 to 3 inches. So, it's Stephanie. Be prepared to get hit with more snow. You see. So the snow for me would be like around. It would start like early morning Sunday,
Okay.
like around 4 in the morning. But I should be back in here. You know what I'm saying? Sleep like a baby. You know what I'm saying? Sleep like a baby. Watch me a little bit of smut. I ain't watching no smut. I need to go back down to Richmond there too, Raw, because I'm trying to get me some motherfucking cookies from the Red Eye Cookie Company, yo.
Oh, you like them?
Hell yeah! Shit, bro. Man, that was the best chocolate chip cookie I ever ate. That shit was hard on the outside, was ooey gooey and soft on the inside. Shit, bro. Man, I devoured that fucking cookie, bro. It was a little expensive though. That one cookie cost like almost $3 and shit.
But it was worth it.
Goddamn right.
We sometimes
that shit was worth it. Huh?
I was saying that how we sometimes with food and stuff, it be so damn good. They how they begin you. We know you gonna buy it, so we're gonna have to charge you.
Shit. Man, I'm gonna go back down there and get me another fucking cookie, boy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try some more stuff, man. I'm gonna try some exotic food, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had pho, right? And so I want to try that out. And I want to try some African dishes as well, you know what I'm saying? I know there's this one lady, you know, who I give a lift ride to, you know what I'm saying? I think she be out here, you know, killing hogs and sacrificing them and shit like she's some kind of evil spirit lady and shit. But you know,
you on her Azalea Bank shit.
Yeah, got that fucking pig head right there. You know, right there over the goddamn food and shit. Yeah, African dishes and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I ain't going to no Korean restaurant. Well, I take that back because I probably might get some Korean fried chickens. I've had that before. I want to get some more of that again. The only problem with getting Korean fried chicken, I was in the toilet all for like an hour after that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, what kind of cat you was in?
Man, it looked like chicken wings, but them chicken wings looked a little oversized, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I ain't no chickens that be big as hell, man. I be like, damn, what type of steroids they put in these chickens, man? I don't be liking my chickens like that.
No. Hibachi, I ain't never had hibachi. I never had.
It's alright.
Had a hibachi. Now apparently they're supposed to cook it in front of you, but you know what I'm saying? I need to verify. I know what shrimp look like, so if I see shrimp, I know I'm safe. But if I see some other mystery meat, then I'm be worried. You know what I'm saying? But they're supposed to cook it in front of you, something like you know.
Sometimes they throw the food at you.
Hey man, can you flip that goddamn knife somewhere else, man? You know what I'm saying?
Fuck around and slice it. Fuck around and slice your ass.
Fuck around and slice me up. Yeah, I ordered this whole goddamn restaurant. We talking this, and this lost those chicken and waffles.
You making so it sounds like you're in a Wu-Tang Clan video.
Yeah. Well, we be out there creating fire in front of you and all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that shit burning up my fucking eyebrow.
It's like Wolverine fucking shaving that bitch.
Yeah. Well, so you can get shrimp steak, scallops. Hey, are you sure them scallops? Are you sure that's chicken? Are you sure that's steak? Because
yes, this is real chicken, my friend. We don't use nothing else but the chicken, man. That's how we talk. That's so we talking.
No,
there was nothing. No, that was nothing. It's nothing, my friend. Come here. Look, I give you half off.
Why you cook jacket so bloody?
Then the motherfuckers be walking over the food with their boots and stuff. I'd be like, what the hell? You look at them. You look at some of them fish markets and stuff. You be like, damn. Then you see them dogs just walking around. I'd be like, run, dog, run, please.
And no, the thing I hate is when you be at them shop and you see the dog be walking by and he'll just look at you and he'll just bend over and take a shit right in front of you.
I hate them dog commercials too when they be having that sad music and stuff. In the arms of an angel. That's how they be trying to get you for just 50 cents a day. You can feed this cat
for 10 cents a day.
In the eyes of an angel. Please
every time they play this on this shit, please donate. Please donate to the Trump administration.
Don't look up at you.
Please, Sarah, let me say yourself for the animals, man.
Okay, I will.
I'm like, I be looking at them like, y'all do realize in Korea, y'all a delicacy, right?
How they be getting white folks, they be like, oh my God, I need to see him. I'm gonna give him $50. Let a black person see that shit. Like, man, shit, fuck that shit, man. I don't even got no food in my damn package.
I be looking at this and why I need a dog? I'm like, I be looking at, like I say, you got a kid, right? The kids see the dog on TV. Hey, daddy, can't get that dog. Why? You ain't gonna clean up after that. I gotta clean after that. Well, I gotta clean up the shit. You know what I'm saying? Dog shit everywhere looking like a goddamn coffee table. Fuck that.
Yeah, dogs are like children, man. Shit, some dog food costs more than feeding your damn kid.
Hell yeah. They want to, they want to get real steak. I'm like, real steak?
You better get this food in the can, motherfucker. Don't let it.
Some preservatives in it.
They don't let it be a dog that they got used to eating human food and stuff. They'll just look at you and they'll make that sound like you would just throw some food at them and they'll eat it. Then they'll just look right at you like, motherfucker, that's it.
Yeah, she did do that, didn't she? Some R&B singer or rapper. She took what was it? Azalea Banks or whatever. She took her dead cat, dug it up, and put it in a stew.
Yeah, and I like her music too, man. I'm like, come on, girl, you better than that. You better than that, man. Nah, we ain't talking about no Keisha Cole, her coked up ass. She was high as fuck on that Versus video. I don't know what the hell she was doing.
I don't want no goddamn. Look, yeah, I ain't get no goddamn dog because I don't want no goddamn dog calling themselves trying to, eat the same food I'm eating. No, motherfucker. No. You won't eat the same food I'm eating. You work the same job I'm working. How about that?
Dog be eating better than the humans sometimes. I be like, damn, you big balling. You look at some of these mascots at these schools and stuff. They be having these mascots in plush like rooms and stuff. I be like, damn, that room look better than mine at home. And you a damn animal.
How you eating better than I am? You know what I'm saying? You got steak and I got this fucking slop.
I'm eating McDonald's. You eat steak, yeah.
Shit.
I
got a dog, right. But he had some dog food. That's it. He ain't no damn steak. Fuck out of here. Only I'm eating steak.
Yeah. And ways to hate. I hate when you're eating. They'll just sit right there in front of you like that. Like you supposed to give them something.
That's what I was just saying earlier. Then when you give them something, they'll be like, "That's it."
Yeah, motherfucker. Shoot.
Nah. Never get them nothing. Because then when you start giving them scraps, then they stop eating their dog food. Fuck that. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
These bones after that. I don't finish eating all the chicken off of it. They'll tear
I
them
can't get
bones up
you.
though.
I can't get you to stop shitting all over the place. Now you want me to give you extra? Hell no.
That motherfucker will stare at your ass.
Yeah. Oh, now you want to sit. I'm trying to get you to sit all day. Now I want to eat something. Here you are. Here you are. You know, sit right by me. Look at your lips and shit. What you look at your fucking tongue for?
They be staring at your ass when you be trying to give the food. They be staring at you like Scarface when he killed Manolo. They be giving you that look like. I'm like, God damn, Tony, you got to shoot him shit.
Goddamn dog.
Mm.
You gotta watch out for the sneaky ones too. Don't leave your plate. Don't leave your plate open. Then next thing you know, your food will be gone. You look at them like, God damn, I couldn't even finish my food. You should have left it there, bro. I had to finish it off, dog.
Yep, they will. I'm like, look, you eat that food, your ass going to the fucking Koreans.
You know what? You know it'd be bad when you hear some dogs, then they be around it and it just start going crazy. Is that dog okay? Oh no, dog's crazy. He got ran over by a car years ago. He all right. He okay. I'd be like, where the hell Peter at when you need him?
Yeah, right.
You shouldn't be wearing this jacket.
I'm laughing at what you like to know. That's true. He said a dog will look at you, they look at the food, they look back at you. Damn, so true. Like he trying to communicate, like, can I have some? Fuck no. Go eat your
Put in
fucking,
on this man.
go eat your kibbles and bits in there. I don't want this shit.
You put in on this man.
Hey, speaking of which, that what Toronto Burke looked like. She looked like that fucking dog off Duck Hunt.
Who does?
Toronto Burke.
Oh, I used to hate that fucking dog.
Boy.
Man, he used to laugh at my failure. Oh. You son of a.
Yeah, they had certain video games do when you fail a damn mission, especially on like when you play Super Mario Brothers, you lose all your lives. Then you had to start over and shit. You be like, damn.
Hey, remember? Speaking of which, hey, you remember? There was a TikTok video of this guy climbing the fucking Capitol and shit, and he fell off.
Oh, yeah, I
And
remember that.
Super Mario Brothers fucking.
I think they did one like on Duck Hunt, like when you shoot the ducks and shit. That shit was crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Then you had a little dog laughing and shit. I wish they would have did like if you ever played Metal Gear, then when you lose your health, you be like Snake, Snake.
Damn right.
Hey, you did a video earlier on some wrestler that just died. Who was that wrestler you was talking about?
Oh, it's Butch Reed.
Okay, I'm not familiar with him.
Two Rob know who Butch Reed is.
Okay.
I kind of do. I remember him vaguely. but only from like when he was with Slick. What was the guy named Slick?
Yeah, the
I kind of remember him. Huh?
I think I know. I think I probably know who you're talking about, but I think another brother just died because he was in the tag team, and I think Teddy Long was their manager. I never forgot the brother name. He just died. I think he died today or yesterday.
That was Butch Reed who died. So Butch Reed, Ron Simmons, and Theodore Long, they was known as Doom.
Oh yeah, because they wasn't they the
Right.
first black tag team champions?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I wasn't familiar with Butch Reed, but I do remember him in WWE. I do remember him, like how he looked. Like, didn't he have his didn't he dye his hair blonde or some shit?
Yeah, he died when he was in WWE, yeah.
Right. Yeah, and I do remember him a little bit in WWE, but I'm not too familiar with him.
Yeah, Butch. So if you go back and because he had rivalries with Junkyard Dog and whatnot, and
Okay.
and then he when they hooked up with Teddy Long became Doom, they had their matches with the Steiner Brothers and the Four Horsemen. Yeah, man, I like Butch Reed and Ron Simmons, man. Rest in peace
Yeah,
to
that's a good tag
Butch
team.
Reed.
I saw he had a heart attack.
Crazy, man. All these wrestlers be dying.
Yeah, I mean, at least he did make it to 66. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of wrestlers didn't even make it to, some of them died in their 30s and 40s. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So this is Butch Reed on the left.
Okay. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that on Facebook. A picture of him. Yeah. Theodore Long.
Look at that fucking jacket.
You can tell it was like the 80s by the style of their clothes and stuff.
It was more than 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't look like the 80s. It look more like the 90s.
But if you look at some of like the matches in like the early 90s and stuff, you would think they were still like in the 80s from what the clothes they were wearing, like with Shawn Michaels and stuff.
See, they always wore that little black band on their arm and shit.
Damn!
That's all they had to do, like at WrestleMania and stuff.
Ron Simmons. Is that Sister Sherry in that middle picture? I mean, the top.
No, they called her woman.
They call her Heat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was Harlem Heat with Sensational Sherry, with Booker T and his brother and stuff.
Yeah, I remember Harlem Heat back in the day, man. That was another good tag team right there too.
I remember Booker T did that promo where he said, that shit was funny as hell, man.
I saw that shit live, man. I remember I was watching with my brother when he said that shit, and I said, you know how like you feel like a moment of... Go ahead.
Then you can see his brother. He didn't want to laugh. You can see Sensational Sherry in the background just looking like, what the fuck are you niggas just doing? He tried to not laugh and shit. He just smiling and shit.
And Booker T, when he said it, he caught himself. Like he knew he fucked up after he said it. Like, he kind of was like, shit. But when I heard it, I said, did he say what I think he just said?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Talking to John Cena. Go say, yeah, my nigga, then walk away. I said, this motherfucker.
Oh, Hogan, we're coming for you, nigga.
He called John Cena a nigga. So he said, yeah, you was good, my nigga. Because there's one, I think there was a time when Vince McMahon was he was doing that little do-rag wearing shit when he was like and I think he was in a rivalry with like Bobby Lashley and stuff. But there was the WrestleMania when him and Donald Trump had that wrestling match, and you had Umaga versus Bobby Lashley and shit. then Donald Trump was punching him and shit. That shit was crazy as hell.
Yeah, man. I love watching me back in the South, man. You know, if you grew up in the South, man, they call it wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers call it wrestling.
To me, man, you can make the argument that wrestling was at its best in some ways before WWE took over and monopolized everything.
Yeah, because you know, wrestling, all those they had their own territories. Like
Right.
Like different territories, man.
out in Texas, that was out there in Dallas with Devon Eriks, and then you
Right.
had Jim Crockett Promotions in Georgia and shit.
Right.
Because yeah, wrestling back then they had all of them had their own territories.
Remember,
Yeah, I
remember
wish-
LB? Go ahead, Eric.
Oh, yeah, I wish wrestling still had their own territories, man. Cause by buying up all the territories and stuff, you just going to one demographic and stuff. Cause that's what I liked about ECW. Everybody was just going in on each other, you know.
I remember, shit, growing up, as hard as this is to believe now, wrestling used to come on ESPN.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they came on ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah, TNA Impact used to come on Spike TV and stuff.
Yeah, no one
But
watching
this is like
TNA.
But this is back. I'm talking about
Like
like
I'm talking about early TNA though, because they was fighting back then though.
But I'm talking about like in the '80s when it was still territories. Like he's come on ESPN.
Yeah. Cause
Like
when you speak on like.
Mm-hmm.
Now you good. You good.
Like back in the day, WWE, when it was WWF, and at one point WWF, that was the Northeast territory. Like they didn't monopolize everything. Like it was like 20, 30 something different territories at one point.
Yeah.
But I think Vince McMahon, once he took over from his father, you know, he just monopolized everything. He started just buying out different wrestlers from different territories, and he just monopolized everything to the point where all those other territories, I guess they just became defunct or went bankrupt or whatever. To the point where
that's what he wanted to do. He wanted
Right,
to buy up all the territories and take their talent and try to make them into like his own creation.
I mean, it was great at one point, but I mean, when you think about it, when you take away competition, there's nothing to push you. And to me, like ever since they killed WCW, it's like it's deteriorated. I mean, the Attitude Era was great, but to me, wrestling is just, I don't know. I haven't watched wrestling in like over a decade, man. I can't do it.
Man, I would too raw. I would encourage you to watch AEW or All Elite Wrestling that come on Wednesday night on TNT. That shit good.
And Japanese be putting on good wrestling promotions too, New Japan Pro Wrestling and stuff. And like WCW could have survived though, but they didn't want to like raise their young talent up because you know like the cruiserweights were putting on the best matches back in the day. You had wrestlers like Eddie Guerrero, you know, Rey Mysterio Jr., Psychosis. You know that cruiserweight division in WCW was like revolutionary. Lionheart, Chris Jericho.
Yeah, Juice and Thunder Liger.
Yep. They was putting on the best matches, man. Nobody didn't want to see them old guys no more, man, because basically the NWO was just running wild.
I think they ran that concept down to the ground and all that. You know what I'm saying?
They oversaturated it, man.
Yeah.
You know, like whoever did all the writing in the background for that, man. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker should never touch a pen ever again.
You already know who it was, Vince Russo.
Oh, he was fucking awful, dog. I remember when he was with TNA and they had the they had some fucking weird ass fucking match and shit like that. We had the crowd was like fire Russo, fire Russo.
I don't think he was.
I remember Bobby the Brain Heenan. I think it's one of the last interviews he did before he developed cancer.
He developed throat cancer, right?
Yeah. This is, as a matter of fact, when he was doing the interview, he was complaining about having a sore throat, not knowing he had cancer, throat cancer. And he was saying how basically like the last couple of years he was in WCW, he was just doing it for the paycheck because they never got his input for anything. Like he would like offer suggestions, like you say how like they were starting to run kind of bland. And they were like, look, we got people here for that. You know, your job is to do blah, 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 blah. And it was totally different when he was at WWE because they got his input on that, you know. And he said that's basically why they kind of fell apart because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They got these stale ass storylines and repetitive shit, and you know, yeah.
You don't want no young guys up there, man. You don't want no young guys. The old veterans don't want to give up their spot, man.
Yeah, that was a big problem too. Hulk Hogan and remember they tried to bring in Ultimate Warrior?
Don't even bring that up, man, because oh god. I thought you was dead, man. I'm like, oh,
Huh?
Man.
You had Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah, in '98.
Remember he came in briefly.
Oh, man, that was awful, man.
Yeah, go bring in they were bringing in celebrities too, man. They were trying to copy WWF, man, because you know Mike Tyson was with D-Generation X. Yeah, they gonna bring in who that nigga who played for the Bulls with all the tattoos and stuff?
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman, yep, the Worm. Dennis Rodman. They gonna bring his ass in.
Eventually, he brought in Karl Malone. I was like, come on, man, come on. Speaking of which, hey, what wrestlers y'all thought cut the best promos and shit? Now, by default, all people see Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? By default. But there's some other
wrestlers
promos and shit.
On the Attitude Era.
Well, I would say, I mean, this is just me. Like, what I like to hear, he wasn't as good in WCW, in my opinion. But WWE, I liked Macho Man.
Oh yeah, Macho Man, yeah. Hey, Stephanie, who was
he got that charisma?
Who's a racist, Stephanie? Oh yeah, because Macho Man had that thing talking about the cream rose to the top. Man, that was. Hey, but you know, a lot of times when the Ultimate Warrior cut a promo, I'm like, man, what the fuck is he saying?
You know, the Ultimate Warrior be so intense in his promos. He wasn't really a promo guy. You know, his energy, you know, his star power didn't amount to his wrestling skills and stuff. You see what he did to the Honky Tonk Man when he won that Intercontinental. He beat him in that short amount of time.
Oh yeah, that was at SummerSlam. He did that. He was the mystery challenger then, or whatever like that. He beat the Honky Tonk Man. The Honky Tonk Man. I thought that was fucking crazy. That was crazy.
I remember. I forgot what Royal Rumble it was. I think it was like in the Attitude Era. Kane was in the ring. This was back when Kane had the mask on and stuff. And the Honky Tonk Man came out there.
Man, I didn't know that.
What you saying?
Stephanie told me that the Ultimate Warrior was a racist.
Oh yeah, he was on some. Yeah, he was on some racist shit.
The ultimate racist, yeah.
I heard some stuff regarding that.
Racist.
Almost all of them was racist. Someone left to some extent.
Most of all these wrestlers. They done gave Hogan all that damn money and shit. For that don't even want to bring that garbage ass sex tape up. Whatever the hell that was.
But some of them old school wrestlers like Dick Murdoch and Ole Anderson, them motherfuckers was super racist. Like damn near KKK members.
Might as well say all they need is the hoodie. Yeah, man, I done been off wrestling for years. You know, they just had the damn Royal Rumble and stuff, so.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Wouldn't you like to know when Jake the Snake when that snake attacked Macho Man? I remember that shit.
Oh yeah, it built him, Damien.
It literally did.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I read about that too, or saw about that. Macho Man, like he before they did it, like he didn't trust Jake the Snake, so he wanted to see the snake bite Jake first before he let it bite him and shit.
That man fever went up high as hell.
And I think Jake said, "Fuck no, I'm not gonna let the snake bite me." So I think what happened was, just in case the snake was venomous, they had like some antitoxin shit on standby because he didn't trust Jake the Snake and shit. But it was actually, the snake wasn't venomous though. But that was some crazy shit to see as a kid though. Because I was like 11 years old at the time or something. I think I was 11 years old when I saw that shit. And I saw that snake biting his ass. I was like, oh shit.
That's what I saw too. I was like, oh, what the hell? Damien was a python, I think.
Right.
Oh yeah, I like Kurt Angle's promos too. He used to be doing all that crazy shit. Then he used to have a milk truck and stuff. I remember one time he came out there with that big ass milk truck. He started spraying the McMahon family. That shit was crazy then.
I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to find that match on TNA that they did. It was Sting against the Abyss, and it got.
That probably was in like the 2010s and shit. Cause you know this when Hogan came in with the immortal shit. Then you had Ric Flair coming in with all that fortune type shit. It was WCW all over again. Cause TNA had his best years like when they first started and stuff.
That's what it was, the last rights match.
I think I know what you're talking about too. I'm telling you, man, they had their best work when they first started and shit. Cause you had wrestlers like AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, tag teams like Beer Money. Then there was, I forgot what year Kurt Angle came in, that epic match with him and Samoa Joe. Like that's probably one of the best TNA rivalries of all time.
That match was a fucking disaster.
I know a match. I know a match you need to look at. Jeff Hardy versus Sting.
Oh, when Jeff Hardy was drunk.
Yep. The Eric Bischoff came out there. He hit that nigga with one scorpion Dutch and it was over. I was like, God damn, Jeff, man, come on now.
I remember that.
Yeah. I know a match you need to look at. This is probably one of the best TNA matches of all time. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels for the X Division Championship. Like that's probably one of the best matches I ever seen in my life.
That sounded like it was good.
It is, man, because AJ Styles can wrestle with anybody, and Samoa Joe, like for a guy with that size to have that much speed and acceleration, and you have the submission skills with the power moves, like they put on a good match, man.
Yeah,
that's what TNA was doing it. That's what TNA was doing it, man, because they was doing stuff that WWE couldn't do. You know, they had the 6-sided ring. They were bringing in like wrestlers that you ain't seen in a while. You know, they was bringing in a good amount of people. You know.
Yeah, man, that was my favorite right there, man. I love them shits, man. Man, I love me some wrestling back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You see, there's Demolition against the Road Warriors. And then they try to bring in the Ascension to try to mimic the goddamn Demolition and
Oh yeah,
Road Warriors.
man, those garbage ass motherfuckers, man. Get them out of here. I'm glad they gone. Had them motherfuckers on NXT.
Yeah, get your fake Legion of Doom ass up out of here.
Yeah, fake ass. We got to worry about them and New Day doing all this gay shit. I'm so tired of them, man. I'm so tired of the New Day.
They broke them up. Well, there used to be 3, now there's 2 of them.
Like I said, they let Kofi Kingston win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
Yep.
From Daniel Bryan.
And WrestleMania.
I'm like, if Jinder Mahal can be WWE champion, why can't Kofi Kingston? Why can't Shelton Benjamin? He ain't ever won a world championship. Like, but Jinder Mahal can win the championship? It don't make no sense.
I was hoping MVP would have won the championship at one point, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's my boy right there. Montavious Porter, baby.
Yeah, that was my dude right there, man. Back, man, shit. I used to do all his motherfucking poses and shit. Man.
Do the little playmaker, do the little ball and elbow and shit.
Yep. Bowling!
Hey, you know who my team was? You know who my team was? That ain't never won the tag team titles. Crime Time.
Crime Time.
Them my niggas, man.
Yeah, Crime Time, man. Rest in peace of Shag Gaspard, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Man, when he died, man, that hurt my heart, man, because I used to love Crime Time back in the day, bro.
Yep. Used to be stealing people's shit.
I remember when they in hindsight. Hey, can I show something though? Do y'all think in hindsight that like the way that WWE kind of like treats and like black fighters and wrestlers, excuse me, and like name them is a little bit racist?
Yeah.
Yep. Crime Time. Yep. You already know it is. I'm surprised they let Bianca Belair win the Women's Royal Rumble because I thought Bayley was gonna win or fucking Rhea Ripley or something. I'm glad she won though. I said, damn, she won. I'm surprised they let a black woman win the damn Royal Rumble. And now gonna be Sasha Banks and her at WrestleMania. Edge won the Royal Rumble too. I was like, damn. Cause I hated he had to retire, but he came back though, and he back wrestling. So I'm glad for that. You know, they had some good wrestlers that came back in the Royal Rumble. Christian came back. They had my boy Carlito come back. He ain't spitting nobody on face with the apples though. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, man, but wrestling ain't gonna never be the same. They done dumped it down so much. They got so much stupid shit out here now that you can't go back to where it used to be. You know, you can't even go back to like the early 2000s and stuff. Let alone the Attitude Era of like the 80s or something. Cause I think they done most of everything that you actually want to see.
What up, KFJ? And you know my favorite match in WWE was that fucking Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Mankind.
Oh, I'm surprised Mankind was fucking dead after that. I said, then he climbed back up. I'm like, damn, Mick Foley, stay down. I like the one with my favorite. One of my favorite matches is the triple threat tag team ladder match at WrestleMania. Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys versus the Dudley Boys, with Edge speared the fuck out of Jeff Hardy. Like, I thought he was dead when I seen that. The spear death.
I ain't gonna lie, when Mankind got thrown off that fucking cage, I'm like, oh shit!
Edge speared the shit out of him. I was like, God damn. Yeah, the Hell in a Cell with Brock Lesnar and the Undertaker. I think that was at SummerSlam. If I ain't said it already. I think of some other matches.
Like
Chris Jericho versus Chris Benoit for the Intercontinental Championship. Fucking I think of some other matches too. Batista versus the Undertaker. I forgot which WrestleMania that was at.
Yeah, WrestleMania 23.
Okay, them two Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker matches. It was some showstoppers right there. And when the Undertaker streak ended, you see that black dude looking like, what the hell just happened? I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, I read that too, bro. I was like, it was like complete disbelief.
He should have retired after that, man. Like, man, if you was gonna do that, like, you should have retired. You should have retired with the streak undefeated. Like, come on, man. Y'all gonna do my boy Undertaker like that?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, they did do him like that, man. That really sucked, man.
I was like, what the fuck going on?
But hey, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, I'm getting old now, you know what I'm saying? I can't stay up too long. Motherfucker getting old.
You know, when I was young and shit, I used to stay up all day, all night playing video games and stuff. Now that I'm a little bit older and stuff, I be going to sleep with the quickies and stuff if I don't gotta go to work.
Hell yeah, I'm a lot older now, so I need my granny sleep. But holla at your boy. Scream at me.
All right, man.